break today from letting fear hold you back. Like, just imagine taking a break from letting fear hold you back today. I mean, we spend most of our life and all of our self-discovery and personal growth trying to figure out how to manage and respond to fear. But what if today we just took a break from it? You know, we take breaks from all kinds of things. What if we took a break from letting fear hold us back and just checked out what that was like? You know, it doesn't mean that you have to be fearless. A lot of people talk about fear and they say that you should fight fear and all that stuff. I disagree with that. I think that fear is actually not a bad thing. I think fear shows up in every success story as a part of success. So what if we looked at fear today? I don't expect everybody to completely restructure how they look at fear. You can start to play with that. But what if we just didn't let us hold ourselves back today? So anyway, another thing, I read this from, I can't say his name, but Thich Nhat Hanh. Yeah, Chicken can say it, but we read a lot of stuff about Buddhism. But anyway, one of the things that I grabbed from him and I kind of like made it my own is this concept. Nothing can survive. So when I say these things, I encourage people to write these down and take them with you today. Nothing can survive without food, right? And we know that. I know we got all these people out there that are fasting for like months, right? Like Buddha, but nothing can survive long-term without food. Happiness is the same. It's a temporary experience that must be nourished daily. So think about that. You know, one of the things that Chicken and I notice is that, and I understand it, there's a lot of negative stuff going on out there. We're seeing people invest a lot of their time and energy on social media, and I never understand why somebody will take a negative topic, whether it's actually negative or not, because remember, this could all be just a fantasy, but whether it's politics or just, there's so many different realms of religion and just, there's a lot of negative stuff to just handpick from the world, and we just see a lot of people sharing it. And I don't get upset with those people. I have empathy for those people because they're not nourishing their happiness, right? One thing, I know that there's a lot of people out there that feel that they need to stand up for something. I get that. But are you nourishing your happiness along the way and potentially improving your life and extending your life? So then the last thing that I wrote down before I get into the fall summit is, no matter what happens or what anyone thinks today, my goal is first to understand. Grasp that for a second. So what that is saying is, no matter what happens today, no matter what anybody else says today, my first goal, my first priority is to understand. So what that's saying, this is a great skill set and technique to use throughout your day. What that's saying is that before I react to anything, I'm going to pause and seek to understand. I'm going to seek to understand before being understood. Chicken, do you remember what you said?
Oh, yes, we just discussed this in counseling class. Listen to understand.
Listen to understand, not to respond. So I think that a lot of the win that you desire today sits in the hands of a pause today and the way that you react to stuff. One thing I can promise you is that some shit's going to happen today and you're going to see it. You're going to witness it. You're going to create feelings around it. But I'm just encouraging everybody first to pause. You improve your response system 1,000,000 times by just pausing first and not buying into your initial feeling and processing it. In my book, I talk about looking at things holographically. When you pause and you look at things from different angles, one of the first things that you'll acknowledge is that it typically doesn't have anything to do with you. The next thing that you'll understand is that it typically is completely out of your control, so your opinion doesn't matter. And the third thing I typically find out is that it actually is none of my business, because if I'm in the business of moving this way and something happens that says I can't, it's not my business, right?